Okay, in this episode, we're still in Vietnam. We're setting up my friend's Mark all-in-one hammock system the way he likes it. So it's a lot different than mine. Uses Whoopie slings, an all-in-one whipping sling system, a Ridgeline system for the tarp, and a few other things. So it's just good to see the differences in between the few things. So here we go with Mark's setup. All-in-one Whoopie string tree setup. Okay, I'm going to start with the all-in-one system. Just to me, the all-in-one breaks down to three parts. The first part is the tree hugger. It hugs the tree at the strap so it doesn't cut into the tree. This one happens to be with a shackle cut on. Then it comes down to a loop end, which is here, as you can see, that connects it to this one. Here they use a connector to do it so it doesn't pinch so tight. They use a metal connector to make it connect to the Whoopie string system, which is now here. So that connects it tight. Here is the actual Whoopie string part itself. It's the 9-inch berry. It goes to a loop, which is the raindrop loop. The 15-foot of cord is there, bundled up nicely. And then for normal, they connect it directly to the hammock, or you can use a soft shackle or something else to connect it to. War bonnet hammock. Okay, at first it was set up with the winter tarp. Then I changed it over to the mosquito net tarp. Different style Under-Quilt system. Okay, the Under-Quilt system I've set up here is in three ways. It clips on via bungee cord and a carabiner up here, small carabiner as you can see. Then it's the outer protector, which is the black one here. It's just an outer protector sleeve to protect it. It's not insulated or anything else, it's just an outer protector. Then underneath is a 3/4 inch down Under-Quilt. Tarp with Ridgeline system. Tarp setups come with a couple choices. This one has a Ridgeline style, so it comes across the Ridgeline, hooks here with a baby little connector, and then I personally, it's got slip knot ties here, or harf hitches, whatever you want to call them, to adjust it so it would even up over the thing. I personally would put the line through here on that, and I should say the ridge line, and same on this side coming through, and then the other Parsons or whatever you want to call it hitch, and then finally the wasp bit holds it in place, which goes around the other tree to lock it and cinch it up. Okay, now I'm making the tarp knots or Persky hangers. I like them when they have a loop because then you can pull it from one side to the other and it slips better. So we're going to see how that works, and it also gives you a button to make it and lock around as a button lock if you have to. So you start out by just making the simple twist around knot up here. And make sure it's all cinched nicely, it's not bent, it's not twisted, and that's it. And then make sure you got enough room to bring your finger through. Then you just simply tighten it up. That's stage one, real simple. Stage two, you do the same thing here at the bottom. You just simply take it around, you loop it around, pull it through. And then you make sure it's not bent over itself, and you just pull it tight so it walks up. Make sure your lengths are about the same, which they pretty much are, and then you cut off the end. Okay, so you make your Persky nice and tight. As you see, the loop is up there on top of the thing, and then we're going to run it to the loop there, and I'm going to untie it and tie it to the loop there and remove the current one. Okay, if no snake skins, next best thing is your normal stuff sack, two-sided stuff sack that you have. That's here. And then we do bungee cord ties here and there, about 3 of them at least. And that'll tie it up and keep it off you until you're ready to use it. Okay, tarp is finished now. We're going to put it in the bag real quickly here. It's just connect, and we're going to push it into the bag we've attached to it and see what it looks like. Full weight for a tarp setup. Okay, the entire tarp system packs into one small bag. If you open this end, you see the ropes right up there. That's for connecting to the tree on that side. This one here You just undo the bungee on this side and you connect around the tree, and it's ready to hang up the tarp. So the full system of hammock, sleeping bag, and Ridgeline, etc. comes in good weight. That one comes in at 2 of a kilo. 3.5 kilos, the entire setup. Zero that again. All-in-one tree strap Whoopie string system. Works quite well, actually. Okay, let's talk about the hammock. The hammock itself is a war bonnet hammock. He right now has his winter cover over it. Very similar to mine, but without the zipping in it, and it's also at an angle. So one of the reasons I like mine better. Also has a double-sided zipper system that you can take everything on and off from. But again, mine, I added my Under-Quilt and everything to it. He's decided to go with the normal chains to take the stuff on and off and change it this way. So they all attach to a clip up here, and they're run by bungee cord. Then the bungee cord, I've tied the two bungees together to make sure they're holding in. So they have the outer control or outer protector. Then you have the inner down comforter. He's only got a 3/4. Then you've got, like I say, the hammock itself. Then inside the hammock, if you unzip it, he's got his sleeping bag. He already wants stuffed in it, so he's going to have a sleeping bag stuffed in it. It has a adjustable Ridgeline up top here. You can see the adjustment point there. Also has a basket, hanging basket up top here, and then has a pocket to put your other stuff in over there, and that's the basic hammock and Under-Quilt setup. Working on putting on the tarp and redoing the system, so that was a bit fun. I don't like the Ridgeline system. Trying to set up a tarp just doesn't work for me. I like mine where it just clips on. Okay, how this little system works, it's got basically a string that goes across. Here it ties to the hitches tie to the tarp. I personally would put the string through here, the Ridgeline string, come out to the other side, pull the Ridgeline string through this side. Again, another hitch for adjusting, that way it's adjustable. And then over here is what they call a wasp. This is what it connects it with, and that wraps around the tree. So as you see, the wasp is there and it wraps around the tree, locks up, and you could still move it back and forth, but then the system would be attached to, semi-attached to the tarp, make it easier to put on and off. Okay, what I don't like about this system is you've got a Ridgeline up here, and then you've got your connector to the hammock on this one here, your tree huggers going down to your Whoopie sling and everything else. I'm not looking forward to, and I don't like the 2-bag system. The 2-bag system is okay, but not the 2 attached system. Trying to set up with kids around is, yeah, well, interesting. They take over the project, they take over the hammock. You just get to sit and watch and laugh until it's time to work again. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.